Hey, what's going on YouTube? This is Dottie with Ignite Cinemas, and today I'm gonna be talking about this bad boy right here. It's been like a year and some change that me and the GH5 officially got married to the game. And I would love to share my journey and how this year and a half has been incredible with this transition to the Panasonic GH5. In fact, I created a video, an unboxing that never got released on the channel, but I'm gonna put some overlay on it of this when I first got it, I think in January of 2018. And I wanna share with you guys how much I have grown to love the Panasonic GH5 and why I don't use any other camera. I fall in love with this camera more and more every day. In fact, I'm filming this video with the GH5. And this bad boy right here, so a little backstory, I was using a Canon 7D Mark II, and that was filming in 1080 because I was still like, oh, 4K is overrated, blah, 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 blah. I don't know why I was thinking that. That's how I was, that's how I was feeling. And I got a GH4 and I began, dibbling and dabbling with the GH4, but I still wasn't utilizing it to its capacity. And then when the GH5 came in, that's when I wanted to, because I remember I wanted to leap into 4K and editing all 4K. I even got a souped up Mac for 4K, like specially made to keep up with that, the specs in editing. And I've never dialed in so deep with a camera. I've used the Metalbone speed adapter and I've attached the Sigma art lens, and it's phenomenal. I've used it for vlogging, which is so crispy, and it really, I freaking love it, okay? I've used it for every type of project with my clients. It has generated so much money, not for only me, but for my clients as well. And it's so reliable. What I love about the GH5 is that it is absolutely incredible with color tones and in-camera color. I love the natural profile. In fact, it keeps my editing minimal, especially vlogging. And like vlogging, I don't like to add too many LUTs or color correcting effects. I like to keep it as raw as possible to speed up the process. What I also love about it is the functionality. Like I've been able to create custom profiles and dibble and dabble just like that. And I actually made a few tutorials on this YouTube channel doing so. So if you want to check that out, please feel free. I'll put a link in the description and something around here in the cards. What I've also loved about the GH5 is it is so great on battery life. Well, one of my clients is I Love Basketball TV. We usually film like in 4-hour sessions for content on YouTube, and like I can literally run a whole session, which is like maybe almost 4 hours with only one battery. So it's extremely great on battery life. What I've encountered with other cameras sometimes is like it would overheat, and that's bad, especially I've filmed a few weddings before too. Like who wants to have, you hit record and all of a sudden it's not recording no more because it overheats. I've never in this course of a year had that problem with the GH5. Like it's really holding up. The greatness about it is the slow motion. I love being able to film at 60 frames a second, pure 4K, and have the option to actually go higher than that. I think 180. Like of course it won't be 4K, but being able to have that I've been able to like capture some really amazing things. In fact, I'm gonna show a clip above right now while I talk. I did a video business card for a rage room that recently opened last year, and the point is to break things to make you feel good, let out some steam. And I was able to really slow-mo the breakage of things, and it came out looking so phenomenal. This camera right here, like really changed my life. It really changed my business, my video production business. It has really been with me like through this whole journey of me being able to serve business owners, and like I get to know it more and more. It's always something I learn about it, even now to this day, and I couldn't be happier with it. Now I know there's always a con, you know, but if it is a quote unquote con, it would be that the autofocus. Yeah, I mean, it's a no-brainer. But the updates that Panasonic has released over the course of the past few months, it has improved drastically the autofocus. Now, I use autofocus a lot. I ain't gonna hold you. There's only sometimes I don't, and that's when I use my Sigma art lens 18-35 with the Metabones, where I have to manually focus. But I love the fact of not being able to focus. I like it doing it for me. I've always been spoiled that way. So like, and again, I like saving time in the process of things. So I really wish it was better. But even when I vlog, I've noticed a few times like I would be out of focus, especially in tracking things, but it has drastically gotten better. It was like maybe one time I recorded some vlog content, I was talking, and I had to get rid of it because I was not in focus at all, which was a L, but at the same time, I created something better after that. So some things are meant to be. So maybe that was just my love the GH5 had for me, like, hey, this wasn't good enough, do it again. But other than that, like, that's the only con I've encountered over the year and a half of using the GH5. One other thing that blew me too though, and it was the first time it ever happened. I've never had like corrupt files when filming, but for some reason, one of my clients I was filming, I actually got the proof right here. I was filming in 60 frames a second. I wanted some buttery B-roll slow-mo, but 2 files got corrupt. And you know, I don't even want to put all the blame on the GH5. I want to say it was the Sony memory card I had. So I reformatted that, and I haven't encountered that problem again in the last 3 months of 2019. But the files, they didn't work. I tried converting them, putting them on a different computer, exporting them different. It was a no-go. So luckily, it wasn't a make or break situation with the B-roll overlay, but it's something I'm more conscious now of checking after I film something to make sure it got recorded, because that would absolutely suck. Those are only 2 cons I have, and other than that, like, I'm coming from a background, I came in the game doing music videos with a Nikon D3100. If I had it still, I would show it. I don't know, I think one of my friends borrowed it. You know how that goes. And then I jumped onto Canon with the T2I's 550D, went to a 7D Mark II, and then I was like, all right, it's time to scale up. Got the GH4, still wasn't utilizing it to the best I could. When the GH5 came, that's when like I dialed it in, and this is my go-to camera. I'm always using this camera, every project, every vlog, making my customers happy, making businesses a lot of money, because this is the best camera. So a year after, I'm imagining this is in 2018. We are in May of 2019. I am still extremely satisfied. It is worth the purchase. I don't know if the price went down any. If it did, cool, but I would definitely recommend this still today to anybody who does video production and they want to have 4K. They want something ease of use. They want something reliable. They want something that's definitely can keep up with every other camera now. Like, I don't even look at the other cameras now because I still feel like I got the best camera, and I couldn't be happier. So shouts out to Panasonic, shouts out to the GH5, and yes, you guessed it, I will be purchasing another one. So in layman's terms, it is worth the purchase. If you guys enjoyed this video and you want to see more videos like this in the future on this channel, give me a like button, subscribe to the channel. I also provide Final Cut Pro 10 tutorials as well as gear unboxings and reviews. So look forward to that in the future. And don't forget to ignite. See ya.